The bathroom used to feel like its own little world. It wasn't just a place to wash up, it had personality. From pastel tiles to tubs with lion's feet, there were touches of charm you don't really see anymore. As the years rolled on, many of those fixtures slipped quietly out of our lives. Today, let's take a step back in time and remember 10 old bathroom fixtures that quietly disappeared. If you've ever seen an old movie, you might remember the tall toilet tank with the chain hanging down. You gave it a tug and whoosh, the water came rushing down with authority. These were common in the early 1900s, and some even had polished wooden tanks. But as plumbing got more efficient, the bulky chains and high tanks were replaced with the compact toilets we know today.
There was something regal about climbing into a clawfoot tub. Heavy cast iron, perched up on ornate feet, they made bath time feel like a real occasion. Families passed them down, and they could last for decades. But as bathrooms shrank and showers took center stage, these grand old tubs became too impractical for most homes.
Almost every bathroom once had a mirror that swung open to reveal shelves of little bottles and jars. Inside, you'd find everything from cough syrup to grandma's cold cream. They were practical and personal, a tiny pharmacy right over the sink. But modern style moved toward flat mirrors and hidden storage, leaving many of those mirrored cabinets behind.
Step into a bathroom from the 1950s, and you might feel like you're walking into a candy shop. Pink walls, mint green tiles, or maybe baby blue, all matched with sinks and tubs in the same shade. They made bathrooms feel cheerful and bright. But as tastes changed in the 80s and 90s, those playful colors gave way to neutral whites and grays. Yes, entire bathrooms were once decked out in pink, from the toilet to the sink to the bathtub. It was part of the post-war optimism of the 1950s. Families wanted color, and pink was bold but friendly. By the time the 1980s rolled around, though, people craved something a little more timeless, and pink fixtures quietly faded out. Imagine stepping out of the bath on a cold morning and wrapping yourself in a towel that's already warm. That was the little luxury towel warmers offered. They looked a bit like a radiator mounted to the wall, and they made even the simplest bathroom feel fancy. But as central heating became common, towel warmers became less of a necessity and more of a rare luxury. It sounds odd now, but there was a time when smoking was part of nearly every corner of daily life, even the bathroom. Some toilet tank lids were actually designed with a built-in ashtray. For visitors in the 50s and 60s, it didn't seem unusual at all. Of course, as attitudes towards smoking changed, so did bathroom design, and these unusual lids disappeared. The 1970s, a time when carpeting wasn't just for the living room. Some folks went all out and carpeted their bathrooms, often in shag, with colors like avocado green or burnt orange. It felt cozy under your feet, but in reality, it was a nightmare for cleaning. After a while, most homeowners ripped them up in favor of tile or vinyl. If you grew up in the 60s or 70s, you might remember the bulky hair dryers that hung on the wall, usually next to the mirror. They looked a little futuristic, like something out of a hotel, and they made bathrooms feel modern. But as handheld dryers got lighter, safer, and more powerful, those wall units lost their place. Before pop-up drains, bathrooms had a simple rubber plug attached to a chain. You'd drop it in to fill the sink or tub and pull it up when you were done. It was simple, satisfying, and it worked. But eventually, built-in stoppers took over, and the old chain and plug faded quietly into memory. Looking back at these fixtures is like flipping through an old family album. Some of them made life easier, some made it prettier, and some, well, they just made us laugh. Which of these do you remember most? Did your family bathroom have pink tiles or maybe shag carpet? Share your memories in the comments, and if you enjoyed this trip back in time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us again for more moments from America's past.